Hello, North Adams. My name is Jennifer Macksey, and I'm reaching out to ask you for your support as I begin my campaign for a third term as mayor for the city of North Adams. North Adams is just not where I work, it's where I was raised. It's where I learned the values of hard work, service, and community from my parents. It's where I chose to build my life, and it's a city that I've been honored to serve as your first female mayor. 4 years ago, I ran for mayor, not because it was easy, but because I believed North Adams deserved better. I wanted to bring honest, people-centered leadership back to City Hall. I heard from residents across the city who wanted someone with deep roots, practical experience, and real passion for public services. Today, I stand here more optimistic than ever. North Adams is on the path for a brighter future. I know the challenges we have, we all do, but I haven't run from them. I've faced them head on with determination, transparency, and a commitment to real progress. North Adams needs a forward-thinking, experienced leader, someone who will not only make plans, but takes actions. I was that leader 4 years ago, and I remain that leader today, more ambitious than ever to take us to the next step. I pride myself on being accessible. Sure, my critics might say I like a photo op, but the truth is, I love being out there in the community, connecting with the people. I may not love having my picture taken, but I love listening, learning, and leading. A good mayor has to be both present and responsive. Over the last 4 years, I've led a government focused on action, not talk. I've cleaned up nearly $1 million in old grant deficits and built up our reserves. And thanks to the hard work of the city team, we have secured $47 million in grant funding, creating real dollars for real projects. During my tenure as mayor, I've revitalized the police department, including reinstating the K-9 program and prioritizing community policing. We've relocated the police to an ADA-compliant functional headquarters. I've hired police and firefighters to ensure our city is safe. I've completed a comprehensive building and equipment needs assessment, and I continue to advocate for funding for a new public safety complex because our first responders deserve the facilities they need to protect and serve our community. I've also presented a detailed capital improvement plan to address our aging infrastructure. When I took office, not one project was shovel-ready. Today, we are advancing projects including the Walnut Street wall repair, the Galvin Road culvert, roof replacements at City Hall and the YMCA, the rehab of the Brown Street Bridge. We are inspecting our dams and creating a construction plan, and we also are working on a citywide lead and copper pipe study. We are addressing sidewalks and street improvements, and we are in the middle of a feasibility study for the Hoosick River Flood Control Project. Are we where we need to be? No, but we're moving forward, project by project, plan by plan, with intention and purpose. Public safety and housing have always been key priorities for me. We've taken a firm stance on crime, seizing close to $500,000 in illegal narcotics, recovering 20 firearms, and closing some serious pedophile cases. That's a message of zero tolerance. We will protect the city. We've always also cracked down on blight. We took the Church Street property under land court foreclosure, and we have already sold those properties, putting them back on the tax roll. The Sullivan School, after sitting dormant for years, is finally moving forward with a productive reuse plan that will help strengthen that neighborhood. Our inspection service teams works closely with me to hold landlords accountable because unsafe and unlivable housing will no longer be tolerated in North Adams. We are improving our housing conditions every day and breathing a new life into our neighborhoods. City services are here to work for the people, not get in their way. I believe in showing up, solving problems, and keeping communication open because our strength lies in our neighborhoods and in all of you. We've made visible progress in our downtown. Momentum is building. And while we still have a lot of work to do at the Mohawk Theater, I want to be clear, I won't give it away. The restoration of the marquee is just the beginning. It's a symbol of pride that respects our past and lights the way for our future. And yes, Our flower-filled medians are back and will remain because small details reflect big care. I've worked closely with MassMocha and private investors to grow our creative economy and make North Adams a place where people want to live, work, and raise families. That means addressing housing, improving infrastructure, and ensuring reliable, affordable internet access. Spectrum hears us. I make sure of it. I've pushed to preserve our local store, keeping services strong, and maintain local access. But I'm also exploring alternatives. A municipal broadband network could change the game for us as residents and businesses. It's time we control our digital future. At the heart of all of my work, certainly, is our children and our schools. As chair of the school committee, I've made education a cornerstone. We've expanded after-school programming, summer programming, broadened our curriculum, and focused on preparing students for the future. Securing state funding for the new elementary school through the MSBA was a significant milestone, and I did not take that decision lightly. I knew it was difficult for some, but I led with a clear, compelling vision, one that was supported by educational professionals and ultimately approved by you, the voters. I steered the ship, you chose the course, and together we said yes in investing in our future and the greatest asset we have, our children. Lifelong learning matters too. Our adult education program at the Armory is expanding, creating opportunities for all ages. And we haven't forgotten the importance of play. Our playgrounds, fields, and courts are clean, safe, and open. Recreation isn't just for the kids, it's for the young at heart too. That's why we've transformed the former YMCA into the North Adams Recreation Center. We have basketball to pickleball, open gyms, and then also concerts at Windsor Lake. We're investing in our community's well-being. Leadership also means knowing when to say no, hence my Facebook ratings. I opposed the state's vague homeless shelter plan at MCLA campus, not because I oppose sheltering the homeless, but because we needed a thoughtful, local plan that puts our community first. I stood with residents opposing the outdoor marijuana grow facility that would have disrupted a neighborhood because smart community center planning matters. I've worked with Berkshire Health Systems to reopen the hospital and continue advocating for expanding services on that campus. We must protect our most vulnerable residents, and that includes those in recovery, those facing food insecurity, our seniors, and anyone in need of a helping hand. Every conversation I've had with residents, the message is very clear. You want a strong, safer, more responsive North Adams. You want leadership that you can count on. You want a city that works for everyone. And I made good on that promise that I made 4 years ago. I show up, I work hard, and I won't back down, and I certainly won't sell us short. Yes, the job is hard, but I don't run from hard work. I roll up my sleeves and get the job done. My leadership style is simple. Be present, be fair, be honest, and show up even when it's hard. Look, folks, I'm not chasing headlines. I'm focused on results. I care about return phone calls, answering questions, and real connection with the community. For me, this isn't about politics. It's about the people of North Adams. Tonight, today, whenever you watch this broadcast, I'm not just asking for your vote. I'm asking that you believe in me and you believe in what comes next. I'm going to keep fixing our broken streets and sidewalks, our buildings, our facilities, affordable housing, and our natural resources. And I will do that with strategy and heart. I'm going to rebuild a broadband network future that works for everyone. I'm going to continue to fight for better healthcare access and support our most vulnerable on their darkest days. I'm going to be sure that our residents are safe in their homes, free from slum landlords, drug dealers, and sexual predators. And I'm going to keep investing in our kids because their future is our future in North Adams. Serving as your mayor has been an honor of a lifetime, and I'm ready, willing, and fully committed to leading us into the next chapter. So today, tonight, I just ask you to believe in me. I'm not just launching this campaign to win an election. I'm committed to continue working to build a stronger, safer, and more vibrant North Adams. I need your support. I am the candidate running for mayor built on experience, results, and unwavering dedication. Let's push past all this negativity in our social media feeds. Let's focus on real solutions. Let's remind everyone that North Adams may be small, but our spirit, our strength, and our future are anything but small. I've dedicated my life to serving North Adams, and now I ask for you to stand with me once more. On November 4th, vote for leadership that delivers. Vote for experience. Vote Jennifer Macksey for mayor. Thank you.